In Second World War, the Ghost Army, a US Army division, was used by Allies to convince Hitler that the D-Day landings were going to happen at Calais and not at Normandy. This strategy was extremely successful as Hitler held back his panzer tanks for 7 days, paving the way for the success of D-Day. The Allies did it using the concept of deception. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Anish, and in this video, we'll check out how deception strategy, which has been in traditional warfare since time immemorial, is now getting translated to the fourth battlefield, that is cybersecurity. We'll see how organizations are mitigating their breach risks by shifting from prevention based security infrastructure to one of an active security defense by adoption of deception cyber warfare. Most security mechanisms are all focused on keeping the bad guys out. But in this ever-changing world, it is impossible, given different threat vectors and attack surfaces, and things are gonna get in. And so, deception is specifically designed to lay traps and misdirections for the attacker. Humans are subject to cognitive limitations and bias, which can lead to lower quality decision making and flawed behavior, while attackers often take advantage of these limitations. It has been less explored for cyber defense. As network owners, defenders can use their home field advantage to present information to attackers in specific ways to take advantage of and exacerbate innate human biases to delay, disrupt, and deter the attack. Deception for cybersecurity aims at advancing that goal to rebalance the asymmetric nature of computer defense by increasing attacker workload while decreasing that of the defender through strategic interactions with the human behind the cyber attack. part of what makes deception so effective is how authentic these decoys actually look. So, by creating a believable deception, organizations get as deep as possible so that the only thing different is the data, and the attackers are unable to tell the difference between real production assets and the decoys. So, as a part of anti-deception techniques, hackers use open source scripts to look for mismatches between what's stored on the system's memory and what's in the Active Directory, which they can query through trusted domains. And so, if there are any mismatches in terms of what they find on the decoy or on the endpoint versus what actually is in the Active Directory, they can guess that that's probably deception. So, an effective deception technology integrates with production Active Directory by adding fake user accounts. Organizations can even create a full Active Directory environment within the decoy environment and add that as a trusted domain into the actual Active Directory. Thus, deception deployments are embedded deeply into production in order to ensure that hackers can't tell the difference between what's real and what's fake. Another key challenge in cybersecurity today is false positives. Every single security operations team is overloaded with these. A survey found that out of every 200 alerts that IT executives receive, maybe only 2 are useful and maybe only one of those is actionable. So much money, time, and efforts are spent going after these false positives that companies end up missing the signals for the noise, and attackers take complete advantage of this by dwelling in the noise that provides them an effective cover fire. So this is where deception comes in. To overcome the big data problem in cybersecurity, deception is based on the principle of quality rather than quantity. By collecting only needles in the entire haystack. Deception operates on the principles of zero trust. Nobody should be talking to a honeypot as it's not a production asset. So, any activity is suspicious at a minimum and malicious at worst. So, organizations can have complete signals and no noise. Anytime somebody touches one of these digital tripwires, you know for a fact that this is what you need to chase, this is what you need to prioritize. So we come down from tens of thousands of false alarms to just that one single alert, the one that really matters, and that's a crucial capability. Further, cyber deception techniques can do more than just delay, confuse, or surprise an attacker. Cyber deception can be used to influence the attack in more direct ways. For example, the defender might want to learn something specific about an attacker, or collect information about a specific type of attack. Deception can be used to entice or convince an attacker to take an action that, unknown to the attacker, actually benefits the defender in some way. Cyber deception is a powerful tool for the defenders because it allows them to manipulate the game board, which has traditionally only been a possibility for the attackers. By changing the game board as the attacker perceives it, the defender is able to limit the strategies available. If the attacker has wrong information about the system, the strategies they think would be applicable to attack would likely fail. One major advantage that cyber deception provides the defender is the ability to manipulate the perceived payoffs of a set of actions to the attacker. Since the defender is able to control the information that the attacker uses to make his decisions, the defender can manipulate the payoffs the attacker associates with certain paths. Let's understand this through a use case of deception technology. A healthcare provider noticed some weird activity going on one of their decoys, and so they checked it out, and it looked like an attacker was trying to extract stored Wi-Fi passwords. This healthcare provider had a really strict Wi-Fi access policy owing to regulatory compliances relating to sensitive material. Upon investigation, it was traced to a laptop assigned to a contractor. He had done some reconnaissance which got detected by the decoy, and so he ended up logging on to the decoy. And upon confrontation, he confessed that he was trying to connect his laptop to the Wi-Fi, which wasn't compliant with the organization's policy. And so, using that evidence, he was terminated on spot. So, ladies and gentlemen, this brings us to the end of this video. Thanks for watching. Please let me know what further cybersecurity technologies you want to know more about in the comment section below. And please don't forget to hit a like, share and subscribe. Goodbye and have a great day.